The key lawyer suing AI companies for the alleged mental health harms of their AI chatbots has filed new lawsuits against OpenAI, 4 of which involve suicides. When we last spoke with Mithali, she warned us of the continuing dangers of human-like chatbots.
The user tends to start with ChatGPT as kind of a benign resource. Then they start to open up and then be taken down this rabbit hole.
I'm going to call Mithali to ask her more about these lawsuits. Tell me a little bit more about these cases. What are we seeing?
Yeah, we're seeing several suicides and then other kinds of psychosis that have not resulted in death, but in some pretty severe harm.
To what extent does ChatGPT sort of play a role?
Zane Shamblin, for the final conversation just before he killed himself, he was in a parking lot with a gun, and ChatGPT was guiding him through that and affirming that he wasn't, in fact, weak for doing this, that he was leaning into his strength.
Some people are having these delusions that then lead to their suicide. Are you seeing that as a common pattern?
Jake Irwin, who is a 30-year-old man in Wisconsin, ChatGPT really allowed him to believe that he developed this groundbreaking discovery around being able to bend time and extend life. And that caused him to go down this spiral into manic episodes.
What are the things that you are seeing ChatGPT doing across all of these different scenarios?
This kind of social isolation feature of ChatGPT. In Jake Irwin's case, though he and his mother were incredibly close, ChatGPT was saying to him, you really are like one of the misunderstood geniuses throughout history, and your mother just doesn't get you, trying to drive that wedge. That kind of behavior we see throughout these different cases.
Sam Altman recently tweeted that OpenAI has been able to mitigate the serious mental health issues of its products, and now it's going to, quote, safely relax the restrictions in most cases. Knowing what you know about these cases, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like we're living in parallel universes. I have not seen anything to suggest that they are changing how they design the LLM for users.
We reached out to OpenAI to ask them about these lawsuits. And in a statement, they said, "We continue to strengthen ChatGPT's responses in sensitive moments, working closely with mental health clinicians." In response to our story, we're continuing to hear from people about their own experiences with AI psychosis or other negative mental health impacts of using AI chatbots. Drop us a comment if you have a story to share.